Hello, beautiful friends. It's Erika. Today's video is going to go over the upcoming Mercury retrograde in Pisces and Aquarius. This is going to be happening from February 17th through March 10th of 2020. And interestingly enough, the three Mercury retrogrades we have in 2020 all happen to be in water signs. So water obviously represents emotion and intuition. So we're going to take a look and break down how this retrograde will be affecting the collective. And really quickly, there is, those of you in the Soul Growth Accelerator, I just uploaded 15 new Q&A videos that are available in the subscription regardless of when you joined. Those are in the Q&A library as of yesterday. So if you haven't gone to check those out, do go check those out. In there, I answer questions like, what does it mean when I talk about collective energies? I talk about, I answer the questions around how long does it take to enter fifth dimensional consciousness when you start an awakening journey? And I address also the concept of false twin flames and 12 more topics actually beyond that. So do go check that out if you're in the Soul Growth Accelerator. There's a whole bunch of new videos for you to watch. And also, I love your feedback on the conscious parenting information that's coming forward. I'm really excited to be bringing that to you. And so do stay tuned to the channel, as this is where I will be announcing that information. And yeah, stay tuned for a lot more to come in that arena. So we're going to get started here. I'm going to pull a major arcana for the theme of this Mercury retrograde in general. And I will be doing an extended. And in that extended, I'll be breaking down Mercury retrograde specific to divine masculine and divine feminine energies and how the retrograde will be affecting them. So if this is resonating, then that will be in the description box below, the link to access the extended. So with that, let's get an overall major arcana theme for this upcoming Mercury retrograde in Pisces and Aquarius. So let's take a look. And we are getting the High Priestess. Isn't that interesting? The High Priestess is all about intuition, all about secrets. Not necessarily everything being revealed. Not secrets from a negative standpoint, but this is wisdom, this is knowing, this is not everything's quite being revealed yet. So it feels like this could be an energy during this Mercury retrograde where there could be some things coming to light that possibly have been hidden. Hidden in the shadows, hidden, not being revealed quite yet. And it's almost like there could be a little light that shines in here. I'm just getting drawn to how she's in the dark, but there's this light beam coming in from above, and it's not super bright, but it's subtle enough that it lights something very significant up here by her book, the Book of Knowledge. The High Priestess contains this ancient Book of Knowledge. So there's something here that you could be illuminated to during this retrograde that needs to be seen and revealed. So let's take a look at more of the general themes relating to the retrograde. Let's get another, so this is the overall theme here with this High Priestess. Let's get another overall message. And we are getting intuition. Look at that, guys. No surprise there. Trust, insight, awareness, and guidance. No accident, we're getting the intuition card on top of the High Priestess. So we have, your intuition could certainly be heightened during this Mercury retrograde. And if you guys understand what retrogrades really are all about, they offer us, they get a bad rap, first of all. But they're really an opportunity to slow down and to reflect and to go inward and to take a bit of a pause from forward movement in the area that the Mercury retrograde is in. So we are getting that intuitive knowing, that insight, the guidance. So pay attention to the messages you get coming through during this particular time period. And remember, there is a pre-shadow and then the retrograde and then the post for a couple of weeks after. So you could be feeling these effects starting in the beginning of February. Even though the retrograde officially begins on the 17th. So let's get another card for the theme of this retrograde. Ooh, and we're getting the event of travel. Interesting. So this is about going somewhere new, somewhere different. This is about taking some sort of a journey. This can be an inner journey. This can actually be literally traveling, taking a trip, going somewhere new. But to me, this more feels symbolic of the traveling deep within your knowing, understanding and accessing some really important information and guidance that comes from within. I'm going to get actually a second theme here in addition to this travel, because that's really specific, but also certainly, like I was saying, feeling more symbolic than literal. But let's get another card, and we're getting the intention of playing it safe. Interesting. So to me, when this intention card is clarifying this travel card, this is about going beyond playing it safe. She's sitting here in her garden in this fence, and outside there is all these incredible, beautiful fireworks. There's a gorgeous sunset, there's an expanse, and she's not even looking over there. So to me, this means expanding beyond your comfort zone. There's something here that could be trying to get your attention away from where you've been playing it safe in your life. You know, these fireworks are, you know, going off, trying to get, hello, lady, look over here. She just can't be bothered. So to me, this feels very much like the universe might be bringing you some signs, things that are being revealed that are meant to be guided, to be guidance for you, to be a way to steer you more onto your path. So let's get another card here for the overall theme for this Mercury retrograde. It's funny, I've had this deck for a while and I've never seen this card before. It's amazing how so many of my decks, I use them hundreds and hundreds of times, and there are times suddenly a card will come out I've never seen, and that's been happening recently with several of my decks. So no surprise there. Oh, and we're getting a portal, see? Doors are opening. You decide. There are rewards on the other side here. And it can also be kind of the card of a wild, the wild card. So you are getting an opportunity here during this retrograde to step into a new dimension in your world, into your life, into a new reality, into a new existence. It's almost like this is the opportunity to have something revealed to you that you could step through and into and find a completely alternative path in your life. It's like I'm getting this image of the universe almost revealing to you something that normally is not seen, like a doorway to something that the doorway is never always there, is not always there, or if it is there, you don't see it. And during this retrograde, you may get the opportunity to see the door and choose to walk through it. And on the other side of that door is something very powerful. But it's your choice whether to walk through the door or not. All right, let's take a look at, which deck am I being drawn to? Okay, hold on. I don't know why I'm getting this one here. Okay, let's take a look at how this particular retrograde is going to be supportive. How is this Mercury retrograde going to be supportive? And we're getting the Eight of Swords. So getting out of illusions, getting out of places that maybe you've been stuck, maybe you haven't seen a way out. Again, seeing a way out of your comfort zone. So the same message continuing here. Let's see how else it's supporting the Nine of Wands. So this could be something that maybe you have not wanted to give up on. Maybe this is a journey that you have persevered through and it's not been easy and you haven't seen a way out, and suddenly here's your way out. Here's this portal opening up to a new dimension. Here's trusting what you're getting, trusting your intuitive hits that you get during this time. And also how it's supporting is the Five of Wands. So to me, this feels like this is going to be allowing you to break free of things that may have been difficult, that have been, you know, this guy, look at this, the card here. He's just, it's very dull. it's pouring rain on this guy. His flames are all, his wands, the flames are all burnt out from the rain. And it's like the fire is gone. The passion is gone. You've been stuck. There's some sadness here. And there's been and you've been conflicted about this. So to me, this is a very strong message that you're getting the opportunity to go into a brand new world. Let's get a couple more cards here on how this is, how this retrograde will be supporting the collective. Because remember, the collective energies, we're all swimming in the same pool of energies, whether we're aware of them or not. So understanding what factors might be affecting you will help you navigate through these energies more consciously and with more grace. So let's get another card for how this retrograde is supporting. And we're getting friendship. Seeking out your soul family, surrounding yourself with positive people, and spending some more time socializing. So what this feels like is, there's a couple different messages coming through. If you've had some conflict in a situation, in a relationship where you have felt stuck and trapped, maybe you haven't been able to get out of it, maybe you've been trying to go out of your comfort zone, but you've just not been able to go towards something that is your soul family. This Mercury retrograde will help propel you through this portal into the new world. Because wherever you've been, it's likely not fulfilling you emotionally and spiritually. It might be fine. It doesn't mean it's necessarily bad, but it doesn't light you up. It's less than what you're meant to experience. Let's get another card for what's energy is, how this is supporting. And see, there's adventure. This is daring to do things differently. Get out of your comfort zone. Also certainly can indicate travel. Can also indicate moving. You could move somewhere new and different. So that's just continuing with the same themes that have already come through. So let's see how this particular retrograde could be challenging. Seven of Wands, the Magician, and the Knight of Cups. So what I'm feeling from this is some of you may be challenged because you might be a little bit defensive. You might be trying to stand your ground on something that maybe, you're trying to pick your battles. It could be challenging in terms of okay, I'm getting a couple different messages, so I'm going to get some clarifiers. I want to make sure this is clear. For some of you, the way this could be challenging is that there could be somebody returning here to you that is bringing you a cup of love. Often retrogrades can bring back people from the past. Retrogrades can also be a ripe time for second chances. And for some of you, this might throw you off a little bit. There might be somebody returning from the past, or even just somebody new, but somebody coming in that is bringing you this, and it feels like it's from the past because he's facing this direction, the Knight of Cups facing the past as opposed to the future. Interesting. Why is the Seven of Wands here? The Ace of Cups. See, there's a new offer, a new beginning for love here that could bring up, and I say challenges only because it could be the topic around which you might feel a little bit conflicted. And that's what could be on the other side here of this portal, with this something brand new that's emotionally fulfilling for you. That you have possibly, either you're a little bit closed off and a little defensive at this new beginning. Why is the Magician here? The Four of Wheels. So yeah, this is there's energies of being closed off here. You might not be, well, the way it might be challenging is you might have created for yourself some rigid rules about what you will or will not do about, for example, this person or about love, and all of a sudden something comes in that might make you question that. Because this is about, you know, not wanting to let go. This is about standing your ground. Here's a new beginning. So it's like some of you might have a difficulty letting go of the past when this opportunity comes in. Let's get another message about what could be challenging during this retrograde. Here's courage. You're safe. Fear is an illusion. It's also about setting strong boundaries. So you might, that's why you're guarded, because you're not sure it's safe. Because here's the Eight of Swords. You're conflicted. Here's a member of your soul family coming your way or being presented to you. Somebody that it's a high vibe connection here. Certainly could be love related, but just in general, people, that's your people. You're getting the opportunity to go towards your people and to your higher vibration, but you're kind of guarded against it. Because this is about you're not believing that you can actually receive blessings. This is about believing that you're worthy of the abundance and a gift is coming to you soon. So it's like there's a gift or an offer coming in during this Mercury retrograde that feels like it's potentially soul family for you, but you aren't trusting it or aren't believing it or aren't trusting in the manifestation. So someone returning from the past, ready for a second chance, and you're like, I don't know, I'm not really sure. All right, lovely friends. Well, interesting retrograde energies, huh? I love that there's a big opportunity to go into a new dimension, to a new space that is more aligned and getting out of your comfort zone, because nothing magical happens in your comfort zone. The magic always happens outside of your comfort zone. So this portal energy for the retrograde, not that there's technically a portal in there, although I shouldn't say that. 2/22 is a date that happens within this. So something to think about there. That's about partnerships and decisions. So, and stability and foundations. But it feels like this retrograde is absolutely aligning you with going more towards where you're meant to be. So let's get a final, I'm going to move on to the extended, where we're going to break down the retrograde energies for both divine masculine and divine feminine. And we're going to take a look at a whole bunch more regarding this, breaking it down for them. We're going to look at what their energy is before, during, and after the retrograde. So how this retrograde is going to shift the masculine and the feminine in the collective. And some guidance, some shadow stuff, and a whole bunch more. So that link is down below. But for those of you not going on to the extended, I'm going to leave you with a piece of guidance here for this Mercury retrograde. What's the best guidance for the collective during this Mercury retrograde? You and your loved ones are safe. Wow. We are getting that message more than once. So this is about a new beginning that's starting for you, a new cycle when it comes to family and home and what that means. And a family, a home can be a home of one, but a home where one feels safe and secure and free to be who they are. And then if, you know, clearly there's a new cycle that's beginning, and they're wanting you to know that you are safe. Again, it's a new moon in Cancer, so water sign. So guys, I hope that was helpful, and do go check out the Soul Growth Accelerator for those questions. If you're a member, if you're interested in checking out the Soul Growth Accelerator, there's a link down below as well to get the information on what that's all about. And those are videos that are not posted anywhere else. So with that, guys, I want to send you so much love. Until next time, bye.